Here at Adirondack, we feel proper stewardship of the environment, our employees, our animals is paramount to our success. I grew up in southern Maine. My grandparents had a dairy farm and I grew up right next door to that, and it's been in my DNA ever since, I guess. The cows themselves are incredibly interesting and fascinating creatures, and the way they use feed and the feed sources that humans cannot use, and there's a lot of research and science that goes into the best possible way to create a diet that's healthful for that animal and to create an environment in that animal for success. We grow all our own forages here, and what I mean by forages is the grasses and the alfalfas and the corn silage, and we store that throughout the year to feed to these animals, and we supplement that with many byproducts that we get from making human food, and these are waste streams from creating human food that we can then feed to these cows to then again turn that back into a great product in milk, and also using the manure from our cows to create energy. The manure, many consider waste. That's always been a nutrient-dense product that we could put back on the fields to feed the grasses and the corns that we grow. So we're now taking one more step in that we're processing that manure to harness the gases from that manure, and we're able to create renewable natural gas. Farmers have always reused and recycled as much as possible, and we really are a closed loop here. So the manure leaves the barn and enters our digester. From our digester, we receive renewable natural gas. Our renewable natural gas is transferred by a virtual pipeline, and from there it's injected into a natural gas pipeline, and it's used in homes within our community. We also receive bedding from the manure that leaves the digester because we squeeze the liquids out, and it creates a nice fluffy bedding product. The last step is the nutrients that leave the digester are put back on our fields to feed our crops again. So one thing we've invested in the last few years is underground transport lines and drag lines, and that allows us to transfer our manure from our manure pits or from our digester directly into the soil, to the roots of the plant where it's needed. And this is a great way to limit truck traffic, it's a great way to limit odor and get the nutrients where they need to be. These are all opportunities for us to use science and technology to allow us to do our absolute best to manage our land and optimize our production. Our primary goal for Adirondack Farms is that there is a future, and to ensure that it means taking care of our land, taking care of our animals, being a good neighbor, and taking care of our team members. We work every day to try to be better than the day before.